So if you're still hiding the dates on your blog posts in order to make them feel more evergreen, today's video is for you. Hi, I'm Krista from Davey Krista, where we help businesses create brands and websites that book. If you've ever wondered whether dates should stay or go on your website, today we're diving into how that tiny detail can make a big impact on your business website when it comes to SEO, trust, and conversions. So first, let's talk about why some people might remove dates from their posts. Many bloggers remove dates from their blog posts in order to make them feel more timeless. And hey, we get it. You don't want your blog posts that you worked really hard to create to look like they're yesterday's news just a few weeks after they've been published. But here's the truth. Google and your readers care more about whether the content you're providing is still relevant than whether or not it's evergreen. Google actually uses dates to help determine freshness when it delivers search results. And if you give your blog post a date and then you continue to go back and update those dates and the content over time as things shift and change, it helps Google know that your content is more reliable and still relevant. Plus, showing dates is going to help you show up in more time-sensitive searches, such as the best email marketing tools in 2025. Bonus tip, if you do update your blog post, add a last modified date so that both people and Google know that the content is fresh. Because imagine being a user and doing a search and finding a post in Google and then clicking in and not actually being able to tell when this post was written. You're probably going to question how credible the post actually is. But if you've added a date to that post, it helps tell readers and then Google that this content is still fresh. Showing a date, especially a recent one, helps build trust. It tells everybody across the internet that this post hasn't just been on the shelves for years collecting dust. Because nobody wants to base their business decisions off of content from 2017 that is still pretending to be relevant. So when might you leave a date off? If you have content that is truly evergreen, so maybe you're diving into how to define your brand values or you're teaching photographers how to price themselves, some of that content is always going to be true regardless of the year that it was published. In those instances, you might remove the date from the front end, but make sure that you're staying on top of that content and keeping it updated in the back end. Just make sure that you're not hiding your blog post dates in order to avoid doing necessary updates. Quick pause. So if you're finding this content helpful, click below because we have a couple of awesome free SEO resources that I'm going to link to help you really make sure that you're making the most of the time that you're putting into your blog content. Okay, so let's recap. Hiding dates doesn't fool anyone, including Google. Google rewards fresh content. Readers trust recency in blog posts. Only skip the date if it's strategically evergreen content. And even then, you want to make sure you're updating that content often. Want more visibility and conversations? Start with transparency. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you hit like and subscribe to get future updates about videos that we release. And make sure that you grab our free checklist below to make sure that every blog post that you create is working hard for your business.